Guys, good morning. I am Ayan Sydney Apuin from BE's Marine Engineering. I would like to discuss about Asian integration. Before we start, let us know first, what does Asian mean? Asian stands for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It is a regional grouping that promotes economic, political, and security cooperation among its 10 members. Who are the 10 members? The following are the countries: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. So, how was it established? ASEAN replaced the Association of Southeast Asia, which had been formed by the Philippines, Thailand, and the Federation of Malaya in 1961. ASEAN in full Association of Southeast Asian Nations, international organization established by the governments of Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand in 1967 to accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development, and to promote peace and security in Southeast Asia. Brunei joined in 1984, followed by Vietnam in 1995, Laos and Myanmar in 1997, and Cambodia in 1999. The Asian region has a population of more than 600 million and covers a total area of 1.7 million square miles. Under the banner of cooperative, peace, and shared prosperity, Asian Chiefs Project Center on the economic cooperation, the promotion of trade among Asian countries and between Asian members and the rest of the world, and programs for joint research and technical cooperation among member governments. In every success, there is always a challenge to conquer and a risk to take. Now, let's see the success and challenges within Asian integration. Since its inception or establishment on the 18th of August 1967, ASEAN has made tremendous strides in promoting peace and stability in the region. This is carried out through the abiding of the rule of law in adherence to the principle of the United Nations Charter, which allows for all member states to subscribe to its respective aims, principles, and purposes under the banner of a United Regional Association. As such, economic cooperation is fundamental to the progress of this collective, with a combined gross domestic product $2.5 trillion thus far. ASEAN is the seventh largest economy in the world. It is projected to jump to fourth spot in 2050. The creation and implementation of the Asian Economic Community was a crucial initiative to integrate the 10 member countries, a single market and productions with investment services, free movements of goods, scale lever and flow of capital among its key, and underpinning its extension as the Asian Economic Community blueprint, which strives to build a regional monolith that has the ability to compete with other blocks across the globe. Now, Let's see the success of Asian integration thus far. An apparent positive outcome of Asian integration is the gradual increase of cumulative GDP within the region through the implementation of the Asian Economic Blueprint 2025. An Asian-wide self-certification scheme has been created. This scheme helps facilitate the utilization of Asian trade in goods agreement by allowing exporters to issue origin declarations which will cut transaction costs. Here is the graph of the Asian annual GDP growth by country. As you can see, the development of infrastructure in the region based on a mutual learning process from member state has seen numerous success stories. An example of this is the Mayenyan power plant in Myanmar, which is the nation's first competitively tendered independent power producer. It has attracted world-class project developers and financing from leading multilateral development bank as well as commercial bank offering their first loan in Myanmar. And able to achieve success, there are also issues that needs to be addressed. Here are challenges that have to be addressed. According to Victoria Kwakwa, the Vice President of the World Bank of East Asia and the Pacific, Asian infrastructure needs are projected to hit $3.4 trillion between 2013 and 2030. Asia needs the aforementioned amount in the next 5 years to keep abreast with economic growth and to meet the target of eradicating extreme poverty as well as boosting shared prosperity, access to reliable and affordable infrastructure. It is important for any economy to facilitate job securement and promote sustainability. And the long run, it is unfortunate to note that current development spending in Southeast Asia falls far short of what is needed to meet the global goals by 2030. Based on second Asian economic integration brief, another downside is the heightened volatility and global financial markets due to faster than expected normalizations of monetary policy and advanced economies, especially in the United States of America and the Eurozone. To add this list is the problem, sharp the capital of flow reversal that have the potential to trigger substantial currency shift and even prolonged currency deterioration. This might be an adverse outcomes with relativity in foreign debts. In order to first hit the trillion mark of operating structures need to the policy regulatory, financial and market condition must be right. This implies that more effort is needed in upstream work to create as a policy climate that promote commercially viable projects. The challenges facing Asian integration might not be substantial enough to rob off the gloss from its successes so far. However, if the association seeks to achieve its goal by 2025 or prior, the measures pointed out have to be applied with a concerted effort from all member states, a requirement that needs no further explanation. UN Security Council is tasked with authorizing international acts of military intervention. PS5 veto power refers to the power of the 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council: China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom, and the United States to veto any substantive resolution. 1990s, U.S. sought in intervened Kosovo War, North Atlantic Treaty Organization or NATO led by U.S. left UN, Syria civil war in United Nations led to over 220,000 people dead and 11 million displaced. To conclude it all, global government is such a complex issue that one can be actually teach an entire course in itself. What we have talked about to focus on the IOS and the United Nations and particularly international organizations are highlighted because they are the most visible symbol of global governments such as Asian integration. The United Nations in particular is the closest to the world government. What is important to remember is that international institutions like the United Nations are always in a precocious position. On the other hand, there are groups of sovereign states. There are also organizations with their own rationalities and agendas. However, remember that there are many institutions, groups, and ideas that hold international and global politics together. That will be all and good day. Thank you.